Hey, good morning, everyone. Just finished up my morning run. It is a beautiful day up here in northeastern Kansas. Just decided to come out and take a little bit of a walk and kind of cool it off and reflect a little bit. And the last little bit, I've been thinking about the consequences of taking a stand and the importance of being willing to stand up to people. Last night, my wife and I actually went to a local school board meeting, and the reason was pretty simple. They were proposing a rather large tax increase. You wouldn't think taxes would be a big deal in a state like Kansas. It's a red state in general, but we have pretty blue tax policy. This is one of the highest taxing states I've ever lived in. It's rather frustrating. And so last night when I heard there was going to be a major tax hike proposed, my wife and I decided, let's go. Let's listen in on the meeting. Let's sign up. Let's speak. And so I spoke out requesting that the school board please don't raise our taxes further. They respectfully heard me. Then they voted to go ahead and raise taxes anyways. Of course, I'm disappointed that that's how the vote turned out. I knew that's probably how it was going to go, but I know that I gave my voice and I did my duty and showed up and said what I felt needed to be said. And so, as my wife and I go to leave, a woman walks up to us and begins to complain that we were actually wrong for showing up. We don't have kids in the district, so we should have no say at all in anything that happens in the school district. Well, the school district around here takes 41 cents of every dollar of our property taxes, so I disagree. As a taxpayer, I actually have a lot of responsibility, not only right, but responsibility to go and make my voice heard, which I did very respectfully, and it was received respectfully. But this woman was irate about it, and when we responded that, look, we pay taxes, we have a right and responsibility to speak on tax policy, rather than hearing that, she started mocking us and then shrieked away to the other side of her vehicle and then got in and tried to talk over us, mocking us as she drove away. And I thought to myself, what a sad, sad thing. What a sad, sad way to be. But that's how a lot of people are when you make a stand. When you decide to make a stand, when you decide to take a position on something, you will have people who don't like it. Now, some people will just not like it quietly and move about their lives. Like I read something I don't like and I move about my life. I don't decide to try to ruin the person's life. But there are some people who don't have that level of maturity. There are some people who will attack, who will lash out. And that's what Lori and I encountered last night. It's not the first time I've encountered that, and it most certainly won't be the last. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this to share with you, when you make a stand, know that there will be critics. Know that there will be people who express frustration. Know there will be people who disagree. That's okay. You will attract some and you will repel some when you make a stand and you're willing to stand on a conviction. That's how it works. You can't be popular with everyone when you make a decision and you make it known and you stand upon it. That's okay. You will attract some, you will repel some. And some people will lash out. Be ready for it. Know it's coming. Don't respond the way they do. Don't shrink to their level. Present the facts back to them. They're probably not going to hear the facts. That's okay. They're probably going to act immaturely. That's just the way it is. It's not a reflection on you. Don't let it get you. Don't let it bother you. Hold firm to your convictions and do not be swayed. All right, so I'm going to go get cleaned up. Y'all have a great day out there. Take care.